refugees there, leave the tower at Dragonhide, then Genkiro with somebody who has greater teleport will greater teleport inside the temple and rejoin the party who will await them for a few minutes.
I'll do it simply because I've got, while we're travelling, I can cast all of my spells that I need to do.
So basically what I imagine that Lysander with Genkiro, they go with the tower, they either quickly fly or teleport to Dragonhide, leave the tower there, inform like quickly say what's going on to city guard, they will start doing the refugees, escorting the refugees, then you greater teleport inside the temple where the rest of the party already teleported inside.
The biggest question is, do we have a way of teleporting out of the temple?
Yeah, I've got loads. The problem is, right, I've got quite a few teleports, and the reason why is not deliberate. It's Void Wizard. You know how all
He has nothing else to prepare as bonus spells.
Yeah, all specialist wizards have to prepare things, and Void Wizards get really stupid spells, so he has to have loads of teleports. So basically, yeah, I've got at least I've got Dimension Door, Teleport, and Greater Teleport because I don't have much choice.
So yeah, you have methods of transportation.
And now we've seen Dragonstone, I don't even need to use Greater Teleport for it.
Yeah, Dragonhide City, yeah, you see.
Dragonhide, sorry.
Okay, so
sorry.
may I assume that you proceed with
Yeah,
my suggestion?
Genkiro's alright. If Genkiro's alright, we teleport straight there.
Yeah, that would be optimal.
Boom, we'll do that then.
Yeah, of course your plan to find dragons and allies will have to slightly wait, but it will come. We'll see for how long we'll be able to play, how long will the fight take and whatnot.
By the way, while we're there, just before we do it, and as Genkiro's with me, I may as well cast Fly on him, Lucky Number. What else do I have loads of spares of?
Just write down all the spells you could cast.
Lucky Number. I'll just do a
D20.
Okay. So, after like half an hour or an hour, you guys, all of you arrive at the bottom of the deep gulf inside the Temple of Abandoned Gods. The place looks kinda creepy, and even though you do not feel any active magic at the entrance and at the first few corridors, like there's special like scent in the air, like the tension that there is some very old ancient powers that were here or are like sleeping here. More of a magic, not sentient shit.
Like echoes of former glory.
Probably. If you want to, who wants might give me a knowledge history.
Oh
a
shit.
knowledge what check?
History.
Oh, okay, yeah.
History. Historia.
Well, I'm back.
That's good.
Hello?
Yeah, we can
Hello.
hear you.
Yeah, I dropped, then I got back, I heard a bunch of static, then I dropped again,
That was from Aoti. From Julius.
and then I'm back now. What are we rolling for?
If somebody
knowledge
wants
history.
knowledge history.
I actually think I have...
Can I roll a knowledge architecture or
No.
dungeoneering?
I got a 7.
No, only history here. Okay, so
I know nothing.
yeah, sadly less than 20 won't give you much. It's just you might have heard some rumors, legends that somewhere in the long past, like several thousand years ago, there was like a massive disaster, something dropped from the sky, and because of that, the deep gulf exists now. And with 27, let's just say, and because Lysander spent most of the time as a character in the library readings through some shit, so he read like different stories, and for him, this place technically shouldn't exist because by all accounts and records, this place was a epicenter of the like meteor drop or something. Like something dropped from the sky right here at the center of this place and like destroyed a lot of stuff and made the deep gulf exist.
So yeah, hang on. Yeah, I was just going to ask. Does that mean that that's why that this is sunken, this area, and that's why the, as you say, the gulf exists, but this shouldn't.
That's a reasonable connection.
So are we saying that the temple was built before the meteor struck,
It might be,
and yet has survived? Goodness me, that's interesting.
and yet it is here. Just so you know, I'm not denying, non-confirming anything. I'm giving you a pieces, whatever connections and shit, what's the word in English?
Assumption.
Whatever assumptions you make, they are yours to make, not mine.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. But it's good to have a working hypothesis, gentlemen.
So yeah, do you proceed inwards, and how do you proceed?
Do you have a map or something, or are you just gonna?
Yeah. Do we have a
roleplay it?
room?
There will be a room, but when you meet the main bad guys, because for now, to be completely honest, no spoilers, but I mean spoilers. Because there was already a party here. As you venture further, you will find Phantom Troop agents, but without like some of them won't have any sign of identification. They will look like a normal folk. Some of them will look like typical thugs used by them, and all of them are dead. And most of them, like all of them that you find on your way in the corridors as you check them, they probably died in a very horrible manner by some kind of traps. Some are like skewered by some spears, some of them like frozen and shattered to pieces.
Right. Okay.
Some of them doesn't even look like, because you know what, you can give me either a straight wisdom or intelligence check.
Can I do a heal check?
For
I'll
what?
do an
No,
check.
wisdom and intelligence are for something else. And you do not need to heal checks to make sure that yes, they are dead, and they died with very like different, with a wide variety of traps.
Yeah.
Sexy.
This kind of annoys me. I had the highest wisdom here and I rolled the lowest, pretty much. Although Lysander has better intelligence.
What else
This is
is-
what I hate about the
I
rolling with the
I didn't roll
modifiers.
whiz. I rolled
Yeah,
intelligence.
intelligence,
I
that
know.
works too.
But I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so with 15 and 20 for Endif and Lysander, one of your assumptions is some of these people who might be working for Phantom Troop, they are not here willingly. They simply do not look like typical members, even like common, the common thugs, because as far as you can tell, the Phantom Troop, aside from these 13 main bosses, they also had like meat fodder. Some of them, they do not look like their
Cannon
typical
fodder, meat shields.
meat shields.
Yeah.
So one of your probable assumptions is that some of them might have been brainwashed or dominated or something.
Or hired.
I love these guys. They're
Well,
And they were used like, okay, you go first, disable the traps.
to be fair,
Are
like,
any of
you
them?
can't
And
blame
I
them
know-
because
I
it
know
is
it isn't-
effective.
It
I know
is.
it isn't nice.
And as I mentioned, Phantom Troop is all about being pragmatic and effective.
Look,
Right,
and
how
there-
many
Are
of them
there
are
children
barbarians?
Children's dead around here, or is just adult people?
look, guys,
You know what? Just for in a second, Lysander, I will say only one thing. Just for additional monster points and proving that they are bastards.
Every single one of them is an orphan.
No.
And you just know that.
Majority is like adults, but like between like young adults, 18, 19, 20 years old to max 30. Sadly, you have spotted like probably 3 to 5 children bodies.
If you want to do this kind of thing, it's quite easy just finding orphans on the street, promise them food and shelter, and they come with you, and then everything goes to hell.
Hey,
Hey,
kiddos,
those are
want some
halflings.
candy? Follow me.
Except that this is how they disable minefields.
Yeah, so basically they use these poor folks. Some of them might have been their agents, but yeah, one of your assumptions is that some of them were just brainwashed or dominated, and they will just put like ships to butcher.
That's
Pigs to the slaughter.
yeah, that's cold. I'm not okay. I'm not above dominating people myself. However,
Also, you can edit your HP values on tokens.
it's pretty evil, isn't it? And
Oh, yes.
what's more,
69.
it's better to
You motherfucker.
if we want
Also,
if we want
sorry.
to release these people, it's better to release them from the source. And we want to do that anyway, so. And also, are there any elves there?
Variety of races.
But there are some.
Few of them, yeah. Few
Right, in
elves.
that case, we definitely have to fix this.
question.
Now
Could
you
make
see what they're
Aego's,
capable of.
Could you make Aego's token bigger?
Ah,
He's
right,
huge
because
now.
you are huge.
Yep.
Just so you know, I'm telling this right now. There might be some areas where
Please
course
say
they are.
help it.
not here, but in other areas. If you go after Wisdomat, for example, there might be areas where huge creatures might not fit in because
Oh, that's
Lord is not built to fit in such a big creatures. Not everything.
Oh, of course. But you can squeeze yourself through areas about half as large as you.
Yeah, I know.
You just take a -4 to basically every physical thing.
And you
Okay,
can unsummon Ego and turn into a human.
You will see.
Yeah, but that
like,
would make me practically useless.
yeah,
So
you will see if you ever decide to go after him and find his lair or something.
Who are we going after?
Where's the mat? You will see. That was the thing
Okay.
that Genkiro would learn from one of the officials on your tower, that the numbers do not add up, and there are a lot of missing people from villages. They never arrive at the refugee. Anyways, that's completely different thing. Let's focus for this for now. I will need to copy your tokens, so just give me one moment. Copy, yes, of course. And the thing won't be big. Paste. And yeah, can you tell me like how do you proceed? Like who goes first? How does it look like?
Okay.
Shall we be sneaky?
Well, yeah. Let's. Okay. Let's instead of barging in and being a bunch of idiots, yeah, like we normally do, try something different.
Yeah.
Is anybody?
Does this place have any ventilation shafts?
It's underwater, so.
Sadly, not really.
Do
Apparently.
cardboard boxes exist?
And smoking cigarettes. Right. Okay.
This is entrance.
Okay. Oh, and what's all this jagged stuff? Is it broken door?
this thing. At the very front, there were like 2 columns, and one of it broke and fell down on another one. So there's like a lot of rubble, and basically this makes very hard to see further down into the room.
Fine.
But
Okay.
basically you are starting at like the beginning, so I just need to know like how do you like from
As
here where
always,
the-
I ride on Jai's head because why the fuck not? I am the lord and champion of all. Oh well.
All right. Well, if we're going to assault a room, I can do a couple of things that will help us. For instance, haste that everybody's aware of, but it's only going to last like a minute and a half, so that when I cast it, we have to know we're going in.
Yeah, you can safely like
So no, what I mean is that if
Shit.
guys, all right, it's all right. Pretend we didn't see that bit.
See what?
not that.
So we can have somebody to sneak and have a look, but bear in mind when we go in, due to Igo and Jai, we're not going to be sneaky for long, or at least those two aren't. I know that I can go invisible and I've got good stealth. Sorry if
I
that's
can
out of
temporarily.
character stealth, but you know, anybody with stealth and stuff might be able to get in and see what the room's like before we bring in the big guns.
Actually, I would also like to take some part in the reconnaissance.
Yeah,
Because I
I'm not
could
just saying
easily
it's me.
spot any traps, any triggers, and also I can turn invisible
Yeah.
at will.
you can do that. I know.
I mean,
Genki
I
has
can
stealth.
turn invisible as well. That's not a problem.
I can as well.
Well, look, guys, it's not an argument. I'm just saying who has got stealth skills that we can get over and see what's happening and make a decision before we have
I
to.
do, because I currently have a plus 44 stealth.
Right, okay. So you can sneak in. I have got good stealth, plus I can go invisible, so I think I can go in. Anybody else?
I'm a bit big, so I think I'll stay here for now.
Yeah, but you're ready to power through the boulders when necessary,
Oh,
right?
yeah, of course.
I could
Plus-
I could scout the northern paths to and mark any
So,
possible.
if you guys wait there, anybody else coming in?
Audi?
'Cause-
I'm not sneaky enough for this shit.
fine, in that case, right, what I'm going to do is, because it only takes one round this way,
You are not in combat yet. Just
No, but I mean, because I can only, my 1 round per level thing's only 13 or 12 rounds, yeah? So I'll stick on Aura of Prescience, which will last 13 rounds, and then Quickened Haste on everybody, and then those of us who are sneaking in, sneak in. And I'll have 3 rounds of Banish left.
Okay,
that
so
okay?
before you go, because I will need to deal that, because I will need to see where you go, so do not like jump over the great distances. So Jai is staying with Aoti at the entrance.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Where is Ago?
Ago's gonna be there as well, just hanging with me. Kind of right
Besides
there.
you, okay.
Yeah, Genkiro's going to turn into a small fox and turn invisible and sneakily scout the northern.
You know what? We are not in combat, but I think it will be way less problematic for me if we will start going with turns, so you can.
Well, just initiative, just so that we know what we're doing. Okay, fine.
Just you can roll your initiative.
Oh no,
and-
because we can keep these initiative rolls for the next ones, can't we?
And please try to remember your stealth checks. Those who already rolled it.
Oh, hang on, I'll roll a stealth.
Alright,
Do I get to add 20 for invisibility? remember, you can reduce that 20 because of
Yeah,
If-
if you are
if-
moving, I
if-
think
if
it's
it-
20.
No, I remember I can move at speed at my feet. So
Yeah,
so are we
but
are we planning
still.
on going in quickly?
we're gonna have a look.
Then I'm going to go ahead and use a vanish, so that puts mine up to 67.
Bear in mind, I'm adding. The reason why I'm asking about the invisibility stealth is that if they can see invisibility, then obviously you have to reduce this by 20.
Yeah, I will tell you if they have something or not.
Everything has a C invisibility at this level.
Yeah, but we.
So I'm 67 with invisibility,
Oh.
47 without.
Yeah, but to be completely honest, as these guys, as traumatic as they are, I think at least one or two of them they have seen this.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, I have it almost permanently, so I mean, I bloody hope.
Well, fun thing is one of them has hide in plain sight.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Spoilers, one of them is a shadow dancer.
Stop spoiling things.
Am I the only one who has a
God.
chance of seeing them?
I've got a super duper
I
perception.
have
I've
a
got
better perception
see
than you.
invisible on all the
No, you do
fucking-
not.
Okay, guys, before we go, I need to
Eh.
put Lysander. Have you rolled 22 on your initiative?
Yeah, I rolled 22 initiative.
Okay, so
The 61 was for my stealth.
Ago is acting on Jai's turn, yeah?
No, Ego and me act differently.
Okay, but
Jai's...
still give.
Yeah. There you go. I pretty much always move last. Don't be surprised.
Okay.
I go south.
Just so you know, I give you a description of this room. More like the others, like the rest of the temple. You know, the murky, slightly greenish walls that are very old, maybe even slightly dusty. The room itself is very, very dark. Like there are no light sources at current
Yay, dark vision goggles.
point.
120 feet.
120 feet.
Yep. And I think they give me something else too. I need to check. Da-da.
So I think you will be able to see till the end of the room.
I think they help my those voids.
Of course, you won't be able to see what's beyond the.
I get +4 competence to
Like,
perception and
these
survival
are
checks when
columns, so you cannot. They are. Yeah, you cannot see through them, through
Yep.
the columns itself. But aside from that, 120.
Well, that looks intricate.
What was your stealth?
47, 67 if I'm invisible, which I am. But if they can see me, if they have seen invisibility, then it's
Okay,
47.
so one of them will definitely have seen visibility. Okay.
So they can actually try to see me.
Yeah, yeah, they don't have that good, so there's a high chance they will fail. Okay, so one of them, that's his perception. Nope, and that was the one who had seen visibility. And the other one, who does not have seen visibility, so I don't even know if he
Oh right, yeah, nice one.
if he even had a chance.
Well, that
Yeah.
doesn't beat the 43 that you would have had anyway.
That 20s doesn't work on skills.
Okay, so if you are moving here, then... And how far have you moved?
That would be... I have haste, so that'd actually be within my range, because I'd just say I can use my ability to move 30 quickly as well. So...
Okay, so the third one, who was behind this thing, the column, big massive column that supports the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
He also gets a perception. And yeah, he might also not get a chance to do that. And yeah, this is the second guy that has seen visibility.
Now I could finish. I stopped moving because to see, but I still have a bit more. And it would be awesome if I could
That was
flat-foot a
this.
guy.
That was this guy's perception with seen visibility. He has seen visibility on him.
It doesn't hit it though. I got a 47 without invisibility.
Okay, I need to check if he can be surprised, like flat-footed. So basically, to give you a description, what does it look like? This guy looks human, around 40-45 years old. He is very clearly a gunslinger. Apart from that,
Mr. Marsh.
his skin seems normal. I need to see if I give him. Yeah, but his skin looks normal, but there are slightly fiendish features on it. I'm not exactly sure how exactly to describe that, but you might suspect that he might be like half fiend or something. The other one looks like a very dark-skinned humanoid with a white mask on his face, and he's bald. White mask on his face that seems almost engraved to his face. The third one looks like a very massive, very angry looking orc, and this seems like a shadow, but you guess it's not a creature, but maybe a familiar of somebody here. Also, as you moved here, the place is still dark. It's just in some point on the walls there are small light of the runes. It doesn't give any kind of light. You can just see on the walls that there is something there, some kind of runes. And on the start of Endiv's next turn, where the Jai stands, he will hear like not a cracking sound, but massive stone gate will start going down to close off this place. And just so you know, something else will also activate that will prevent, until the deal is done, until one side is dead, this room will also activate thing that will prevent from teleporting out.
It seems fair enough.
So neither you nor they will able to escape out. You will still be able to like dimension door inside the room.
Yeah.
But you won't be able to teleport out. That's what I wanted to say. Okay,
no,
so
that makes sense. It's completely fair.
Andy, please continue.
Alright, so I'm gonna move up behind this guy.
And yeah,
then,
just as it was happening, because you were getting closer and nobody realized you are here, so they were like not talking much, but like the gunslinger guy was, Hassan, you done yet? We are losing too much time here.
And then I'm gonna try to hit him with my new ability, which is called Diamond Displacement Strike.
While they're talking.
Wow, it sounds fantastic. Let's
Well,
see
yeah,
how
they are
it goes.
surprised, so they are like slowly, like the orc is like ranting, and like, yeah, we don't have much, we don't have all day. And yeah, give me a moment because I need to check his skills, feats, and whatnot. If he can be,
Does it? The only thing that can prevent that, as far as I know, is Uncanny Dodge.
give me a moment. Give me a
Of
moment.
abilities, that's a specifically say cannot be surprised. There are some others, you know.
Evasive. At 15th level, when the gunslinger has at least 1 grit point, she gains the benefit of evasion, uncanny dodge, and improve uncanny dodge rule class features.
Yeah, okay. That's
He has evasive, so he has evasion in uncanny dodge and improve uncanny dodge.
Well,
oh, there you go.
still, that's a 35 to hit, and that's also a crit. So,
Okay, roll to confirm.
What's your crit range?
14 to 20.
My Egos is 15-20. It's pretty damn swell to have that.
And I actually am better at critting, like hitting with the crit. So, I think that confirms.
Yeah.
Nice. Poke him. Poke him
So
with
the
a stick.
damage is.
Though, keep in mind, you'll be stuck there for at least a bit of a round.
Well, no. Apparently, it's a surprise round, so we should be able to get through.